Alrighty, good morning. So today is our little fun Friday. Since there won't be class tomorrow, happy New Year's Eve. We're gonna be doing chair yoga, so go ahead and get your chair, preferably one that doesn't have wheels and one that does not have arms, so you have space to move around. And then we'll go ahead and get started a minute after you get your supplies. Good question. I have no idea. Oh, Dana might have it. Alrighty. So our warm up, as usual, will be focusing on our deep breathing. You want to kind of sit up as straight as you can. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor. So if you need to kind of come forward a little bit in your chair, that's really fine. Feet flat, kind of just connected with the floor. Really drawing yourself up, taking those deep belly breaths. Relaxing, just focusing on your breathing, getting your body nice and in tune and relaxed. Again, breathing through our bellies, not our chest. So if you need to kind of have your hand here to make sure that you're just moving your stomach and not your chest, feel free. Otherwise, just kind of rest them wherever it's comfortable. Feel free to close your eyes. If you want to play like gentle music in the background, feel free. Alrighty, so now going into our first movement, you can't really see my toes, but here, let's see if I can just move this down a little bit more so you can kind of see. Obviously, I have shoes on, but what you're going to be doing is you're going to be focusing on just moving your toes and lifting them, just the toes, not the whole foot, lifting them and then just kind of gently pressing them into the floor. So lifting, gently pressing, inhaling on the lift, exhaling on the press. So feel free to, like, if you have little workout shoes on or whatever, be in your socks. Just really lifting the toe or inhaling, exhaling. Starting with this little movement, keeping the core engaged as well, just trying to draw yourself up, sitting up as straight as you can. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press into the floor. Next, you're going to be doing the same kind of movement, but instead you are going to be lifting your heels. So you're lifting your heels almost like we're doing a calf raise. And then exhale and lower them back down. Sorry, I have notes. Yes, so lifting the heels with the inhale, lowering with the exhale. Kind of just waking up those calf muscles as well. Just slight movement. Exhale, going back down. Feel free to close your eyes and just relax, just feeling this movement. Inhaling, raising the heels, exhaling, and pushing them down back into the ground. Yoga is very much about stability and mobility. So you're really just trying to focus on bringing that stability back to your body. Alrighty, one last time, coming up and exhaling out. Okay, so this next movement, we're going to place our fingers behind us. We're going to extend our leg, flexing, and then pointing. Inhale, flexing. Exhale, pointing. We're going to do that a couple times. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to do some circles with our ankle. Just breathing.
Doing well, how are you? Good.
Now, switching legs. Alrighty, again, placing behind, extending that leg, flexing the foot, inhaling, exhaling at the point. Inhale, exhale.
That's all your actions for today. Okay, well, thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you. See you next year. See you next year. So far away.
Now doing the circle.
Well, that's sir. So actually, it's over here. Right hand.
And relax down. Okay, so this next movement, you're going to bring the chest in. And if you can't do that with your hands, feel free to use a towel and just pull it in. We're going to bring it here. Just focusing on that breathing for a minute, feeling that stretch. Try not to lean back too much. Still holding that movement. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring that ankle to our knee, sitting up straight. And we're just going to feel this stretch. Focusing in our breathing still.
When you're ready, we're going to stand on up. We're going to do some balance stuff. Do the doorway. We're going to work on our balance. We're going to go one foot right in front of the other. Practice, and then I got to take a measurement today.
And then we're going to bring it back here. And we're going to extend. Doing that stretch. And back down.
Almost a weight shift. Okay, while we're here, shifting up most of our weight. But just to kind of practice on.
Same with the other one. We're going to pull it to our chest. Breathing.
That way we don't have two hands, right? We can only use one hand. So we're going to
Bringing it to our ankle. Sitting up nice and straight. If you want to feel it more, you can either bring it up or you can lean forward and kind of push on this knee almost. Still just focusing on your breathing, stretching out all these little quad muscles right here and glute muscles. Focusing on the breathing, just really feeling that stretch, relaxing into it. Alrighty, coming back to here. And extending. You don't have to bring it very high, just want to extend it and relax. Alrighty.
So he's going to stay out till 12:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to go up with or without me.
It's true. They tend to do that.
So we've done this movement before, but we're going to come across and bring it back and gently twist, breathing through it.
What happened to you? Like you said, okay, take care.
Stop by Christy on the way out. I think she has a paper for you.
Okay.
And coming back to center, going to the side, coming back, sitting up nice and straight, and just breathing.
And then just bring the left leg forward. There you go. Right there, close that leg off. Nice and smooth. Good. Good, okay?
And relaxing, coming back to center. So next, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to roll up, open up the chest, kind of squeezing at the top. And come forward, releasing, exhaling. Excuse me. And again, coming up and back, squeezing, opening the chest, focusing on that big inhale, rolling forward, exhaling, just really relaxing. 2 more times. We're going to come up, back, squeeze and open, coming forward, exhaling. 1 more time, squeezing, big inhale, exhale, coming forward. So our next movement, we're going to drop the chin to the chest, keeping everything pretty engaged, keeping the back neutral, nice and straight. Just dropping the chin to the chest, breathing here for a moment. And then you're going to roll yourself down slowly to your toes. And we're just going to kind of hang out down there for a moment. And we're just going to hold that, and we're going to go through some breathing cycles down here. Really just letting your back relax, letting the head drop down, reaching as far as you can, whatever is more comfortable for you. And just breathing.
And then we're going to shift your right
Now we're going to gently roll ourselves up. The last thing that's going to come up is our head. And take a second, take some deep breaths. Just relaxing. Now that we're up, we're going to lift. So we're going to come back down here, take a couple of breaths, and we're going to come up, and we're going to bring our ear to chin, breathing.
And when you're all ready, we'll go to that. Okay?
Back to center and other side, focusing on that breathing.
Yeah. Because we're not used to only having one hand on. We're used to bringing both hands to each side.
Back to center and just relaxing. So our last pose is going to be that warrior pose. So you want to try and bring your thigh on the chair. My chair is a little bit wider, so I kind of have to come off a little bit more. But what you're going to do is you're going to have this thigh that's bent over. You're going to want to keep it on the chair so you can really feel that stretch in your hamstrings. You want to make sure that this foot is still on the floor. Both feet need to be on the floor. This foot is going to be pointing in the direction that you're lunging, and this leg back here is going to just kind of stay forward. You're really trying to turn out to where you're really feeling the stretch in your hips and in this crease right here. But if you cannot fully extend your leg, you can just keep it right here and just make a 90-degree angle. Still trying to turn and get that hip crease stretch right here. And then you can either keep your hands here or you can come up here and you can feel all that stretching and just focusing on your breathing. So I'm going to come back out here. But again, really want to feel it in this hamstring.
Yeah.
Focusing on that breathing. Still focusing on that breathing. One more big inhale and exhale. And switch sides. Just trying to really stretch. And there we go. Just focusing on the breathing. Just feeling the stretch, going through your breathing cycles.
It's just for the day. This would be probably today.
Alrighty, coming back to center. We're going to do the one that we did before when we're going to drop our head first and then roll down to our toes. Really just stretching everything out down here. We're going to stay down here for a couple of breathing cycles and then we'll finish with some deep breaths and be done for today. And gently roll yourself up. And now, just relax. Go through some deep breaths. Last one. Alrighty. Thank you so much for joining me today on our little fun Friday on a Thursday. I will see you guys again on Monday, but enjoy your holiday and be safe out there. Thank you.